What's up, guys? How you doing? Midweek here. Today I want to talk to you about class structure. All right, how to kind of like structure your class. When you're new to training, it's very like how much stuff does it take to fill the hour? And like sometimes an hour seems like a long time. Sometimes it doesn't seem like enough. So that's the tough part with training. As you do it, you're gonna get super comfortable with it. You almost have it down to a T where you don't even have to plan, you just know, and you just kind of, it comes easy. It will come to you, but if you're new to training, then here's some tips for you. Okay, first things first, arrive early. Be the first one there, or at least 15 minutes early to your class, so you can welcome your people. It gives you a little bit of time to talk to them, ask questions. If there's new people, you can talk to them. If you have access to get into your gym space or wherever it is that you're training early, then you can set up, get your music plugged in, make sure the volume's good. Maybe you get the music going, get that kind of that pump going while people are arriving, while they're stretching and getting ready, and have your workout ready and planned and good to go. As you train for a long time, sometimes you can go in there and just give her. I have classes sometimes I'm like, I'm not writing this, I'm just gonna go in there, we're gonna work the floor. I could make a ton of stuff up as I go, but for me, I'd say 9.5 times out of 10, almost 10 out of 10, I always have my workout planned, written, it's on a clipboard. Okay, so arrive to class early, start right on time. My 9 a.m. or my 6 p.m. classes, the minute that clock strikes 6, they're doing laps, okay? So I always start my class with laps around the gym, okay? They go around the outside of the gym. Sometimes I have them do them this way just to change it up because, we're creatures of habit, yes, but we do like change. So sometimes I just have them go the length of the gym, back and forth, and then I always have them do high knees, either around or back and forth. Lots of high knees, lots of butt kicks, skaters, back and forth. We'll do some leg swings, some kicks, swings, a bunch of squats, holds, pulses with the squats, getting down low, nice and slow. Pop in some push-ups, get those arms working, a couple leg stretches. And that's my warm-up. Takes 5 to 8 minutes. Every single class I warm them up. You don't want to just get them in there and boom, get them into drills, doing sprints or heavy weights or anything, really box jumps, that kind of stuff, because they're gonna tear their muscles, they're gonna hurt themselves. So definitely get them in there, get them going, do a warm-up, gives them a chance to say hi to each other, talk to each other, get that out of their system. And then I go into like a pre kind of workout. I don't know what to call it, I gotta think of a name, but it's like, it's not the meat and potatoes of my workout, it's like before. After my warm-up, I always do like those, you'll see on my videos, like I have those 3-line circuits or pyramid drills, or I'll do 10 by 10s or 4 by 4s. So I always do a drill, usually that's about anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes also, sometimes 15. Maybe we do those partner mat punches. Just like kind of something that's a little more intense than the warm-up, but not the meat and potatoes of my drill. So we got 5 to 8 minutes with the warm-up, 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes with the pre-drill, and then usually my meat and potato workout is about a 30-minute drill. So if you've seen in my YouTube videos, my circuits, I'll have a whole bunch of stations set up and they rotate through. Well, a minute at each station. Sometimes we'll do cardio in between or push-ups in between, or just rotate through. Then, time you kind of do that little rotation and start the next round, a water break after so many sets, it adds up. We'll try and go through that 2 times, 3 times. If I look at the clock and I still have a ton of time, then I'll just do it again with them, or I'll change up the drills using the same equipment. So sometimes you do have to play with your time, keep an eye on your clock, have a watch on, have a timer in your hand. But my main meat and potato workout, about 30 minutes. So that brings me to about 50 minutes there. And then the last 10, we always put everything away and I'll do some cardio with them. We'll do some sprints and then we'll do like a cool down. All right, or we'll finish with abs. You know this as a trainer, clients love doing abs and core drills, even though they get more out of the cardio and the legs and all that other stuff than they do doing like all the ab stuff, but they just love doing it and they feel it directly right there, and it does help. So I try and add a little ab section in most classes. Even if it's the last 5 minutes of class, we'll do some abs, we'll do a little stretch, and there's your hour. Hour goes pretty quick. So start on time, get them going, have pump up music, all right? Welcome those new people. A lot of times too, where people reach out to me and say, how do you explain the drill quickly? Like sometimes I feel like it takes 5 to 8 minutes just for me to explain what we're doing, and then I lose all that time and I run out of time. Well, you gotta be quick, you gotta be efficient, you gotta be clear. What I do when it's a circuit of stations, I go through the circuit really quick. I go to station 1, spend about 10 seconds on each thing. I'll show them, okay, we're doing squats with a press. This is how I want you to do it, back straight, tell them the muscle to focus on. I talk quickly but clearly. I make sure they're all close and engaged. All right, if I know there's some new people or someone with some issues with their back or neck or anything, I'll show some modifications. But if it's my regulars and I know they're good to go, then I can just say, boom, 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 we're doing this. So you gotta read your crowd, know who's in there. If there's new people, you gotta explain a little more, okay? Sometimes I get them in a wall squat on the wall and I just say, hey guys, get in a wall squat and I'm gonna explain this circuit. So it takes 4 minutes, but they're wall squatting for 4 minutes, up and down, right? So explain quickly. When it's not a circuit and it's just a drill, I just say quickly, okay guys, I need you on this back line, this back line, this back line. Having pylons is good too. Okay, I need 10 of you here, 10 of you, 10 of you here. Okay, you guys doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, and then boom, you get into it. Gotta think of how to explain things quickly and efficiently. It's almost like we're putting on this show. It's, you know, you got all these people in there and you want them to move and flow, right? No dead time. That's a big thing I've brought up many times in my videos about having no dead time. Quick water breaks, yes, but you don't want your clients sitting around doing nothing or waiting in lines, okay? I said this a few weeks back. Check yourself, man. If you're looking around at one point and there's people standing, doing nothing, losing their sweat, losing that heart rate, you know, pumping and going, then you gotta fix something, okay? So explain your drills quickly, have pylons, be organized, and know how many people you have in your class. As soon as my 6 o'clock starts and they're doing their laps, I count every single time. They're doing their laps, okay, I'm gonna start with this guy and I count all the way around. So I know, okay, I have 42 people, do I have enough stations? Gives me a minute or two if I have to set up something else. Okay, so class structure. As far as taking my videos and putting them into your own workouts, if you see something, usually I'm doing 3 rounds of it. 2, 3, sometimes 4 rounds. Take these videos, make them your own, add them in, and you'll be surprised how quick an hour goes. Don't get stressed about it. All right, one more thing. It's kind of a favor. My husband and I are working on our website, trying to get, like, you know, pumped up a little more international, worldwide. And I would love, love, love some feedback. So if you've been doing my videos and you've been watching them and getting some great ideas from there, please send me an email to adrenalinefit@gmail.com. I'd love like a picture of your crew, a little saying of how my videos have helped you or what, you know, it's done for you. Some people are in school and it's giving you ideas for your schooling and your projects. And I hear from a lot of you, but I'd love like a little like shout out, like, hey, thanks Danielle, da 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 da. I'm you know, Johnny from Pittsburgh. You don't have to get into your town and your city and everything. And if you're a private person and you don't want to share, don't send it. It's fine. But if I can get a couple of those, that would be so cool. I would be so grateful for you guys for that. Okay, so that'd be really cool. I'm excited to get some. I hope I do. If I get none, well, that's okay too. Maybe I'll just make some up. No. All right, so keep an eye on AXFIT.COM. We got some cool things coming this way, some training guides, some more in-depth videos. I'm pretty pumped about that and everything, okay? So thanks for watching, guys. Let's have a killer week. Stay motivated. Keep inspiring and motivating your clients and being excited. We have the best job in the whole wide world. So definitely make sure you're thanking your clients every single class. Okay, thanks guys. Live thankfully. Have a great week. I got a great video I'm working on for you guys for Sunday, and then I'll see you back here next week. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. My new office. Got some wood on the wall. Our paddle board. This is where the magic happens. Where I make all my videos. And that's my husband's right next to me, side by side. And our whiteboard. If you do not have a whiteboard, you need to get a whiteboard because you gotta start setting some goals. So I know I thought this video was done and now I'm gonna keep going on here, but definitely get a whiteboard, hang it up like a picture, have them all over your house, your bathroom, your kitchen, wherever you want, and start writing on it, guys. Write your goals, write, okay, the name of your boot camp, what you're gonna do, and the date you're gonna have it done by. All right, and then something for your family, and then something for yourself, you know, some time for you, whatever you wanna do. We couldn't do anything without this whiteboard. You write it down, you see it, you look at it, you have a date set for when you have to do it. And nothing turns my husband on more than me crossing off my to-do list. So try it out, see if it works for you guys, and yeah, let me know how it goes.